eventually everything gets done. Everybody will be safe water. I got one in my house. I checked it. That's what I've got. Yeah, yeah, that's like. Yep. Hopefully they get all that. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say they've been hitting it pretty hard. I mean, they've been like. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Just right here. She's got extra money to spend. Yes.
Ready? Let's do it. All right, good morning. It's 9:31 a.m. Deputy Mayor Jacob Palmaso calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
B.J. Cox.
Here.
Chris Martin, absent. Jacob Palmason.
Here. All right, now on the approval of minutes for the November 29th, 2023 meeting.
Make a motion, we could approve them.
I will second. Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Palmason.
Yes.
B.J. Cox.
Yes.
All right, now on the approval of claims for $379,562.24. This includes claims of $47,942, comp buyback for police for $48,480.57, training incentive for police for $5,400, closing allowance for police and fire of $27,604, police pension pay of $34,461.44, fire pension pay of $65,765.32, Resolution 2023-141 for the best grant for $308.81, Ordinance 2023-22 for auction proceeds of $39,086.10, grant claims for the Blight Clearance Grant of $34,200, TIF Industrial Park claims of $45,487.20, TIF downtown claims of $12,129.92, and TIF combined claims of $18,696.88. Make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Call for question.
B.J. Cox.
Yes.
Jacob Palmason.
Yes. All right, public comment. Anyone here in the audience that'd like to come up and say anything? And seeing none, no old business, we're on to new business, contracts and agreements. First up, we have Contem for the annual maintenance agreement. Dwayne?
Yeah, this is just in addition. We just signed a contract with Quantum for the upgraded software. So now this is to provide service for that if there's any questions or issues that occur during the year. So, and it's a minimal fee. We've already got it budgeted, so we're ready to go.
All right. I will make a motion to accept the content and software annual maintenance agreement.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
All right, next up, we have Spring Creek Landscaping and Nursery. Aaron? And Aaron, is this what,
Yeah, so I had two contracts,
Yeah.
and then there was a third that
There was
I
a third?
didn't send on.
Okay.
So I was wondering if we could add that onto it, and I laid it beside your agenda.
okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I
So,
had meant to.
I don't know if you want to add that first, or you want me to go through the other ones, or?
Go ahead and go through the other ones and we'll add the other one.
So I had some money left over in my budget that we have seen some of the pocket parks downtown had some dead plants, and then Melbourne Avenue never received the trees, and I think there's 3 or 4 plots there. So the initial 2 contracts, the one for the 2,200 is for the trees on Melbourne, to put those in and to purchase those, and the 325 is for the Bonus Pints Pocket Park there, and that's to replace some trees and place those in as well. He thinks as soon as you approve it, he'll go do it this week so they can submit a claim for next week. So those would be purchasing and installing.
Okay. So I will go ahead and make a motion to approve the agreement for tree installation on Melbourne Avenue and for the installation for the pocket park there by Bonus Pines.
I'll second it.
Okay. Any further discussion?
The Pocket Park Bonus Pints is the raised bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Call for question.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes. All right, and so next up, we have the Fourth and Market Pocket Park landscape plants that you want to add. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. So I will make a motion to add an agreement for the Fourth and Market Street Pocket Park landscaping to the agenda.
A second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes. All right.
So on this one, this is the street that's on the PNC lot and the city lot between China Lane and 4th Street. What we've seen is, this was one of our first pocket parks that were done, and a lot of those trees have problems with them. And so if we take some of them out and not all of them, then we have, a 10-foot discrepancy. So we're looking to kind of revamp that parking lot with the same plants and everything, but just kind of update it,
Reset.
clean it up. And so we thought that this year, at least we could purchase the plants, so that next year we would just have to actually place them. So saving on cost for next year. So that's $4,475 for that whole section.
All right. I'll make a motion to approve the agreement with Spring Creek Landscaping and Nursery for the Fourth and Market Street Pocket Park.
Second.
Any further discussion?
This is in your budget also?
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to
Absolutely.
keep up on them.
Call for question.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Thanks,
Thank
Aaron.
you.
All right, next we have contracts for services for Light Up Logan Sport 2023. Mindy? First up, we have one for Kevin, get him paid. So that was
Kevin
for
was the
the
supervisor for the mobile stage.
mobile stage, got it. All right. I will make a motion to approve the contract for services for Kevin Price to manage the mobile stage.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes. And next up, we have the contract for Matthew Pryfogel for his emceeing.
EMC the parade.
That's great. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the contract for services with Matthew Pryfogel for MC and promotion of Light Up Logan Sport Parade.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Holmesall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
All right, Mindy, you're still up because we have the Light Up Logansport Parade Awards.
Thank you. We had a great year this year. We had 60 entries, and they were real creative. Everyone was. So I'm going to start out with the People's Choice, and this goes to Hopper Development, and Mrs. Hopper is coming to receive the awards from him, for the company. There's the crystal on it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
So this year's Committee Choice Award also went to Hopper Development. So they got 2 awards this year. Thank you. This year, the Mayor's Choice Award, although he couldn't be there, he was watching it on the computer and replied to me right away. So it goes to the Hoosier Fireworks guy. Come on up.
Congratulations. All right, thank you, Mindy. It was a great parade. Thanks for everybody that participated, and there were some really awesome floats, so that's cool. Can't wait to see what people come up with next year.
I know.
All right, now we'll move on to the street department. We have a lot of applications for curb street cut. Morning, Tony. All right. Well, how are these set up?
Okay, yeah, I got a cheat sheet, so we're good.
Perfect.
The first one has to be done. It's 301 East Linden, Comcast. They're installing fiber optic in the right-of-way.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 301 East Linden for Comcast.
Second.
Call for question.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes. All right, next up, we have,
Yeah, the next one is East Miami and Wall. It's NIPSCO. They're doing a valve replacement there that'll involve a street cut and boring under.
okay, I'll make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for NIPSCO for, is it 228 East Miami?
Second it.
All right, call for question.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes. All right, next, 1407 East Broadway.
Yeah, 1407 East Broadway and 839 West Linden are both for gas leaks, and both will involve an alley cut.
All right, make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 1407 East Broadway and 839 West Linden Avenue.
Second.
Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
All right, next up, we have 311 12th Street.
That is for, to repair a minor gas leak and will involve a street cut.
Make a motion to accept the curb street cut request for 311 12th Street for NIPSCO.
Second.
Call for question.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes. All right, next up, 322 Pollard Street.
Yeah, this is to install a gas line, NIPSCO, and will involve a street cut and the right-of-way.
All right. Make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 322 Pollard Street.
Second.
Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
All right, and then we have a couple for TCS Communications. Are those all grouped together right there?
Sadly, no.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
We can do 1480 Holland, 419 Pollard, and 1425 Liberty. They're all upgrading telecommunications. They're all in the right-of-way and boring under the street.
We can do that. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 1480 Holland Street, 419 Pollard Street, and 1425 Liberty Street for TCS Communications.
Second.
Call for question.
BJ Cox?
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall?
Yes. All right. How about this next list of them?
725 West Miami and 12 West Ottawa, both are Frontier, also upgrading telecommunications and boring in the alley.
Okay. Make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 725 West Miami Avenue and 12 West Ottawa Street.
Second.
Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
All right, next up, 725 West Miami.
Yeah, we can do 725, excuse me, West Miami, 709 Wilkinson, 801 Bates, 800 Bates, 729 Washington, 730 Washington, and 821 North 3rd, all Frontier, all upgrading telecommunications, and all boring in the right-of-way and the street.
All right. So I'll make a motion to approve the curb street cut request for 725 West Miami Avenue, 709 Wilkinson Street, 801 Bates Street, 800 Bates Street, 729 Washington Street, 730 Washington Street, and are we doing both requests for 821 North 3rd Street?
Well,
Or would
yeah, one is a boring in the right-of-way, and one's a boring under the street, one's boring under the alley. It's two separate cuts.
Okay. We'll do both of those at 821 North 3rd Street as well.
Second.
All right. Any further discussion? Call for question.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes. All right. And then next, we have city street closure request. We have one for NIPSCO for gas critical valve replacement.
Right, they will keep East Miami open one lane. Then we may have to restrict parking there to make that happen, but they're replacing valves there. They expect to have it done by the end of the year.
Those will be lane restrictions on East Miami and Wall Street. From
Yeah, it's
6th
just a
to Wall.
half block, a dead end of wall that goes into an alley. I don't think it's gonna be an issue.
Gotcha. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the city street closure request for NIPSCO's gas critical valve replacement.
Second.
And this will be from December 11th through to December 29th.
Correct.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
All right, and last but not least, we have All Saints for their mobile food bank. They'll be closing 2nd Street from East Market to East Broadway, and that would be January 5th from 10:30 to 1 p.m.
Yeah, I have no issues with that.
All right, make a motion to approve the city street closure request for All Saints Mobile Food Bank.
Second it.
Okay, any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we have rental property inspector, monthly report for November 2023. Morning, Christian. What do we have this month?
Some good stuff. All right, so for November, I inspected 32 parcels. Out of those 32 parcels, I inspected 106 units. 52 were new inspections, 54 were re-inspections. I handed out 6 certificates, had to reschedule 2, had 69 new registrations. 4 parcels were removed from the registration. I was able to register 9 vacant properties, and 302 letters were sent out. So that's it for November.
Awesome. All right, I will make a motion to approve the rental property inspector's monthly report for November 2023.
Second it.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
BJ Cox,
Yes.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes. All right, thanks, Christian.
Thank you.
All right, board member comments. BJ, you got anything?
No.
Nothing? All right. I don't have anything either, so we'll move on. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. Seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Call for question.
Jacob Palmsall,
Yes.
BJ Cox.
Yes.
All right, we're adjourned, 9:49 a.m. Thanks, everybody.